10 famous tourist destinations that you will not be able to visit soon. Due to climate change, human activity and other environmental factors, many natural tourism destinations are at risk of extinction, from coral reefs to glaciers to pristine islands. Natural tourist destinations are at risk of disappearing within a few decades. 1. Snow-capped Mount Kilimanjaro, Tanzania. Mount Kilimanjaro Summit. Mount Kilimanjaro in Tanzania is about 5,895 meters high and is the highest mountain in Africa. Much has been said and written about the permanent ice cap on the mountain, as it is also one of the only 3 glaciers on the continent. Much like glaciers everywhere else, climate change is rapidly contributing to its decline. Deforestation of the nearby forest is another big problem, as it reduces the amount of moisture in the air and causes the ice sheet to shrink at a faster rate. The snow on top of Mount Kilimanjaro is still melting at an alarming rate of about 1.6 feet each year, and it may disappear completely by 2040. 2. Bangladesh. Bangladesh sits on a delta formed by the Ganges, Brahmaputra, and Meghna rivers in Asia, 2 of which are among the longest rivers on the continent. Due to its geography, the country is home to many river and delta cultures, as well as having one of the most fertile soils in the region. Unfortunately, it is also on the front line of climate change and rising sea levels, and may be one of the first countries to be significantly inundated. The government estimates that 17% of the country will be inundated by 2050 if sea levels continue to rise at their current rate. 3. The Dead Sea. Dead Sea. The Dead Sea is actually a salty lake located at the lowest point on Earth, somewhere between the Palestinian territories and Jordan. The lake is known for its high salt content, which makes it impossible for fish and other forms of marine life to live there. It is also believed that its waters have therapeutic properties, which makes it a popular tourist destination for medicinal purposes. The levels of the Dead Sea are shrinking at an alarming rate, due to the massive loss of water flow from its main source, the Jordan River, and some natural and geopolitical causes. In addition, the extraction of minerals from the lake and its shores harms the entire ecosystem, which may disappear completely unless appropriate future protection is provided. 4. Cook Islands. Cook Islands. The Cook Islands is an independent island nation consisting of 15 small islands located between Hawaii and New Zealand. It is often called one of the most pristine locations in the world, from pristine white sand beaches to lush green mountains, even if it may take some time to get there due to its remote location. Like most other low-lying island chains we know, the Cook Islands are threatened by sea level rise and carbon emissions in other parts of the world. With a projected sea level rise of about 55 centimeters by 2090, the tiny country is in for an acute existential crisis in the near future. 5. Sequoia Forest, USA. Sequoia tourist destinations. The original habitat of the Sierra Nevada mountain range in California, it is famous for its giant sequoia trees, which are believed to be the longest lived among trees in the world, with some of them over 3,000 years old. Like all other plant species in the region, sequoia forests are threatened with extinction due to the alarming increase in forest fires over the past years. Between 2015 and 2021, more than 85% of groves of giant sequoias were lost to wildfires. As wildfire seasons become longer and more intense over time, sequoia forests await complete destruction and disappear from the list of outstanding natural tourism destinations in the world unless strong plans are put in place to protect them. 6. The Indonesian Archipelago. Indonesia Archipelago. The fifth largest island group in the world, with no less than 17,500 islands of all sizes making up its vast area. Stretching from mainland Asia to the islands of Papua New Guinea, the archipelago is one of the most biodiverse regions we know of. It is also home to many ethnically and culturally diverse communities, making it one of the best travel destinations in the world. Unfortunately, the archipelago's unique topography also makes it particularly vulnerable to the worst effects of climate change, especially rising sea levels. According to recent estimates from Indonesia's National Agency for Research and Innovation, at least 115 islands are at immediate risk of sinking, a number that is expected to increase in the coming years. By 2050, more than 1,500 islands could be completely underwater, and this includes densely populated areas like Java. 7. Congo Basin. Congo tourist destinations. At 500 million acres spread across 6 countries in Africa, the Congo Basin is the second largest tropical rainforest in the world, after the Amazon. Unsurprisingly, it is home to a staggering number of plant and animal species, many of which are endemic to this region. Like the Amazon, the Congo Basin rainforests act as a massive carbon sink, playing an important role in regulating the Earth's climate. Unfortunately, the Congo Basin is in real danger of disappearing within decades. Much of the forest cover has been converted for agricultural purposes, mostly for the cultivation of cash crops such as oil, rubber, and timber. Other activities such as mining, infrastructure development, and illegal logging also contribute to their rapid demise, which threatens not only the lives of the people who live there, but the entire world, as these forests are absolutely essential to combating global warming. 8. Swiss Alps. Alps. The Swiss Alps have lost more than half of their total size in less than 100 years, a phenomenon that is accelerating every year together.